Well, the French election results are out. We're going over to Paris, to Valérie Plagniol, Wettstein Fellow, former advisor to the French Prime Minister, and with many years in the financial markets. Valérie, is this good for France? Are we going to have to wait until the general election to know?
Of course, there are still some uncertainties ahead of the general election in June, but these are not of a systemic nature any longer. President Macron has been elected with a wide enough majority that his legitimacy cannot be disputed. But whether his party En Marche, On the Move, can gather an absolute majority in parliament is another story. His reformist platform includes labor market reform and a lot of flexibility to be introduced, corporate taxation to be reduced quite drastically, and also some public spending cuts within the European project is far from gathering a large approval in the country.
Thank you, Valérie. And please now tell us, what about the impact on the rest of Europe?
Well, I think France and Italy could be the next countries to engage in deep reform. And therefore, I expect both countries' bond market to rally against the German Bund with a wider margin to be won on the Italian side. Against the backdrop of a rather performing economic activity in the euro area, I think the stock market will continue to perform as well.
Well, Valérie, thank you very much. That's a nice upbeat assessment. I do hope you're right. I personally agree it is definitely good in the medium term. I think in the shorter term, I'm just worried there may be a little bit of profit taking. And in fact, we actually saw the euro move up and then set back a little bit. So it could just be a bit up and down in the short term. But I think looking ahead over the next many months and the next year or so, this is clearly a positive development for financial markets. At Wettstein, we'll keep you updated.